It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Right, Libras, how you getting on? Right, so let's have a look. So this is your December, November after December. So we're going to have a look at the moment after tarot and see where you've come from. Okay, then we're going to reflect it on the mirror veil of the other side of December and do a December reading like I've been doing all the other signs. Okay, so let's take a look. So Libra, the moment after, the moment after, the moment after. Sorry, I can't get that song out of my head, that was just on the other one. Knight of Pentacles. So basically, see in this deck I always kind of pick this up as death and transformation because of the black horse that's represented within Scorpio. So you can have Scorpio and Earth in your chart too. Okay, but it's basically charting a new course and looking towards an Earth sign. Okay, or a progression of a star seed, like the intention of what we manifest from the sun manifests into reality when our feelings are under control, and then we manifest from the sun sign and we progress that into, whoa, we don't progress that into that bullshit. That is definitely not how you manifest. So someone manifested a slow progression of feeling like fucking oh hello George. sorry Libras, I've just been fucking about. Someone is drowning in their own sorrow. There's a guy drowning. Someone's drowning in their own sorrows, emotions, feelings, could be getting pissed. You know, drowning in their own sorrow. There's one person kind of screaming for, crying for help. The other person's not really bothered and he's just kind of like turned his back, turned away. You know, save yourself. Save yourself. It's the only thing you can ever do in life, Libra. So your manifesting of an earth sign maybe left you out in the cold. Holy fucking shit. And it caused the Tower. I was going to say Aquarius because of the star seed, because I was looking at the star seed. Star. And we've got Aquarius here too. Okay. Well, 2 of Wands. In this one, it looks like someone's getting married or victorious. Looks like they're holding a heart. Holding a heart, is it? I can't see. I'll probably see when it's magnified more. Can't really tell. Okay, so the Tower came in. So someone had a fucking sharp poke up the arse, basically. Had a good awakening. Could be awakening. But could have had an Aries that's fell from the Tower because there's a red person that's... Well, there's 2 people. Damsel in distress and a red person fell from the Tower. So the 5 of Cups has left someone basically drowning in their own sorrow, and it's caused a new beginning. A new beginning. It could be because someone was more interested in Aquarius, or could have had Aquarius in their chart. Or this is basically dealing with your karma. But this seems to me like this is just getting pissed. This is kind of like very careless and just kind of like, I don't give a fuck, I'm just going to fucking bathe in fox piss or something. Sorry, it's just kind of, that's what I'm picking up. Because those 2 energies are like drinking and getting fucking pissed, really. And that energy, well, that's an accident waiting to fucking happen, you know. Because that's a stable offer of someone just kind of like, well, I don't give a shit. You know, I'm just going to do what I want. Which is kind of cause havoc and destruction and rip down buildings and fucking cause chaos everywhere that I go and fucking tear down buildings and think that I'm fucking Captain Caveman or fucking King Kong. And I don't give a shit and I'm just aloof and just going to, like, daydream. You know, let's have a look at the moment after. But it might not mean that. But that's what I'm picking up in the cards. You know, because that's like leaving yourself out in the cold. That's just. So let's have a look. The moment after. Hopefully the December bit's good for you guys. because this is where you've kind of come from. Wow. Two of Pentacles, and you've got the Temperance underneath that. It's looking a little bit like the Capricorn reading, really. I had this one. Two of Pentacles, like smart ass, kind of, you know, like very careless, stupid. Got his back turned to everyone. Like two people are waiting for their ship to come in for the water to become more stable, and they're kind of like turn their back and say, "Oh, look at this fucking joker." Look at this joker, like, he's just fucking, he's not even looking where he's going, he's just kind of like concentrated on looking at us, but we don't give a fuck because we've got our backs turned, we're like off, you know. So it could have been an earth sign, because you've got two earth signs here. You've got, well, you probably got earth and then maybe water, because you can see water in the background. The ship could represent waiting for your ships to come in. But the 2 and the 1 make 3, so that's 3 of Pentacles, and because someone's just fucking left themselves out in the cold, someone's been crying for help but not listening, you know, it's caused nightmares, like fucking night terrors, like complete and utter night terrors, like feeling very defensive, dreaming all kinds of things, you know. This can be God, this can be PTSD, this can be literal panic attacks, anxiety, seeing things, like literally fucking seeing things, you know, through drinking, drugs and picking up drugs and alcohol, like hallucinating, could be LSD, you know, hallucinating badly, you know, because that's what 11 in this, 11. There's, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Is it 10 or 11? But let's have a look. What else have we got? I mean, this is like complete destruction. What else have we got? A moment after for Libra. An Aquarius could have been in a happy home life, because that can represent the home. Could have been a fire. Fire sale. Someone's had a fire sale and said, fuck it. Fire sale. What was that film? Die Hard 3. Internet. When it internet, was it Die Hard 3? What was that about? Fire sale. Internet fire sale. Well. What else can you tell me? Anything else for the moment after, please, Spirit? Libra has someone using the Venus. Fucking hell, Libras, what the fuck? Someone's like literally just fucking staring at a fish. Fucking looking at a fish. What the fuck are you looking at? What the fuck are you looking at? It's kind of like not looking at anything, but is looking at something. Like her eyes not open, blind as fuck, and just like looking at, like the fish is kind of like looking at saying, the fucking hell are you holding on to me for? I'm not even in the cup. It's kind of like holding on to a fish, and the fish is kind of like, will you get the fuck off me? I'm not even in this cup. Where are you looking, damsel? And she's like, well, I don't fucking know. I don't even know why I'm sitting here. It's kind of like, that's the overall energy of being lost. And it could be to do with maybe Taurus. So you've got earth signs. So you've got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But you've got the bull, which represents Taurus to me. So it could be that an earth sign was offering to a Taurus, trying to tame each other or tame themselves. An earth sign was probably to tame themselves. And a water sign is just kind of like, well, I just need help, bruv, because I'm just like staring at a fish. Well, a cup. Well, no, actually, I'm not staring at either. I just don't know where I'm fucking looking. You know. And someone's been playing extreme mind games. Fucking like, you look tempting. Shall I free you from your karma, or shall I not? Or shall I just kind of like breathe on you and? You know, I'm just picking up this as a very weird kind of alright, I don't know. Sorry. Like that fucking real sleazy kind of like, you know, like, shall I just like think about it or shall I not? You know, am I really bothered? Am I worried? This person's kind of like can free themselves whenever they want. They're very loose and very like, you know. This kind of person's like creeping. It's like a creep. It's like fucking stalking. Like look how that guy is like looking at that woman. She's kind of like, all right, you can't see me, but I can see you. It's just fucking what? And it's like that's the tower. That's the tower. Now you got the two. So Aquarius could have been in the bowl of soup somewhere. But you've got two people fighting over someone that's blind as fuck. You've got two people fighting over one person that's just kind of like Buddha sitting there like praying for release, praying for I don't know. Looks like Aries and an air sign. Well, this just represents air signs, really. It's kind of like the fucking person in the middle. What the fuck are you looking at as well? It's kind of like the fucking like just. It's not even like the same as the Two of Swords and the other one. It's kind of like fucking two people battling over someone that's not even like. It's like illusion, like fucking weirdness. Because it is weirdness, because this is the overall energy of like, what the fuck is someone that's straight up in fantasy and like, like this fucking drinking, like fucking devastation, like night terrors, nightmares, creeping and spying and breathing, it's kind of shit, you know, and. Yeah, that's weird as fuck. So, I don't know what kind of weird shit you lot have been up to, but that's like weird to me, you know. But we'll have a quick check with try and clarify a little bit about this. Tell me more about this card. Eight of Swords. Oh. So that definitely wanted to come out. The Two. So the Two is the Two of Cups and union. Union with a soulmate love, but feeling trapped and creeping over someone else. So someone could be spying on someone actually in union. Someone is in union with their actual soulmate, twin flame or soulmate, and this person is just like fucking creeping upon it and looking at someone trapped, but looking at someone actually uniting with like soulmate energy, you know, because that's creeping. At the top one is creeping, and that one is like pure, because that one's like good in this, like that's actual union, because that's two people crying on each other's shoulder, you know, crying on each other's shoulders, supporting one another. But there's like a fucking like weirdo in the background, you know, weird. It's a bit strange. And then you've got fucking Cinderella like plucking her nuts off a tree, You know, not really paying attention to anything grounded, just kind of like straight up and fancy, looking at plums on a tree. Just not. Well, there's a fucking there's a fucking carcass dead. That right, that looks like one of those. What's that fucking? You know, in the olden days when they used to get that and fucking get their glove and they take it off and they're like very British kind of, you know, and slap you around the face and smack you around the fucking chops and say, wake the fuck up. You know, that there is kind of like 10 lashings across the face and say, you know, take that, you blighter. It's kind of like, fucking, what the fuck is that doing on the floor? It's kind of like, what is that doing on the floor? That's like strange, like strange. That hand could be part of someone been blown up. Like, whoa, I just remembered. There was that devastation that I said about in America, wasn't there? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to come off that one. Sorry, guys. That's a bit strange. Yeah, I'm trying to get off that because something's just fucking. Yeah, sorry. Because there was a shooting. There was a shooting in the building, wasn't there, in America that I put it as a prediction months ago, weeks ago now. But there was a shooting and there was an explosion in Melbourne too. Fire sale, yeah, fire sale, explosion, run, gas, fire, gas, fire, gas, run, explosion, shooting in America, which I was so apologetic for, you know, trying to put out the message, but, you know, just kind of picking that up. So, I'm going to come out of that now. So, yeah, someone, it just like feels single because of they've been watching someone else reunite, and now someone else is tending to a garden of like, I don't know, feeling weird, feeling like single, you know, attending to home life, attending to gardens, maybe a gardener, you know, probably not concentrating so much on finances, probably just concentrating on more on herbs, holistic, what do they call them? Holistic kind of healing. You can do that too. Herbs, I suppose. You know, I don't really do that myself, but you can do that, I think. Herb gardens, growing things, you know, tending to home life, you know, caring to other stuff instead of really looking at anything stable, just kind of like looking at that, healing. Yeah. So let's have a look at this, because that's straight up fucking tripping your balls off. What's this? Well, what's this? Ten of Swords. Sun. World cycles 10, 10. Or 20, one year, sorry. But ending world cycles. But that is like two kids fighting over, you know, this one is like two kids fighting over just like because the sun is supposed to bring people out of the dark, but that's straight up fucking night terrors. So children could have been like play fighting and keeping someone up. Your children could have been experiencing nightmares and night terrors. You know, but if you're a parent and you kind of and if you're a parent and you do this kind of weird bullshit, then and you've got kids, then what the fuck do people expect? You know, you're supposed to be adults. You're supposed to be fucking. You're supposed to be the number one that supports people. If you can't support yourself, the fuck you going to support sitting there looking like a fucking cherry picker? You know, what are you going to do sitting there looking like a cherry picker? Not a fucking lot in life, you know, because that looks like, you know, two kids fucking like, yeah, you know, it's mine, no, that's mine too. Oh dear, Zippy, what we're going to do, John? Well, I don't know. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, Libra. That's very strange, kind of like weird thing. What I'm kind of picking up. I can't really work out, but it's like someone's just like playing. Someone's just in fantasy. Because it looks like Looney Tunes type thing, you know, like a cartoon to me. It's just kind of like, because that is fucking straight up fantasy Cinderella. That's kind of like, you know, I've got fucking not a clue. I'm just like sitting here looking at a fish or a bowl of soup, you know. So yeah, I don't know what that was about, but what we're going to do is cut that one short. That's 20 minutes, fucking hell. So I'm going to cut that and we're going to go now into your December. Okay, Libra, cheers, peace, bye. Okay, Libra, let's see where we are. So this is now your December. So hopefully you've got a good reading, because a lot of other people have had really good readings. So what we got for Libra in December? Libra in December. So we've got straight up depression, straight away. Sorry. Or seeking seclusion, but like, you know, that's the Hermit is such a fucking tricky, weird. Because where's the Hermit going? You know, where does the Hermit go? It doesn't go anywhere. It's just like in the dark constantly. It's just standing still. Like that's just like fantasy and illusion and lost in the dark. Just. You know, that can be fucking depression. That can be straight up depression. Libra for November, Libra. That's a little bit better. Magician. So, probably making a passionate offer towards a Virgo. The fire sign could be making an offer towards a Virgo, or you could have Virgo in your chart. But you've turned your back on a passionate offer. If you've got Virgo in your chart, we're dealing with a Virgo. Virgos turn their back on the fire sign or an offer. Oh, so you've got now the Ace of Pentacles going in that direction. Manifesting, so we've got can be Aries. Some say that the Magician is Aries, right? But the Magician as well is everybody, because it's like every element on the table. So cards are on the table. Sorry, they literally are. Cards are on the table. But it looks like two offers going in two different directions. You've got one offer going towards a Virgo, and you've got another offer going towards... Let's see, what else can we see? What else have we got? What else have we got for Libra? December, Libra for December, Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus. World, the worlds. We are the world. We are the future. We are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're making our own lives, it's true. So that could be your song, Libra. There's a choice we're making. Well, being committed into a padded cell, or committed into, like, I don't know, it's good. Sorry, I'm just kind of taking the piss, really. So overall, I've been doing this with every sign at the moment, Libra. I'm just having some fun, so don't take it personally. So the overall energy is good because it's soulmate energy, reflection of the past, or childish play, fighting, and wow, you've got the Ace of Cups underneath that, so that's quite good. Okay, so we will take that one as well. Aquarius is underneath, Cancer, wow, the 10, 2. Oh, so we'll have a look at those in a moment. So let's see. So so this pentacle now is kind of like going in the direction of is like world cycles, like mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? You know. So you've got You've got the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, or someone that holds that kind of caring, nurturing value within themselves. Okay, you could be going out and celebrating over Christmas, all that kind of stuff, and feeling luxurious, spending money on yourself, you know, or someone spending money on you, you know. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo with Aries in their chart. Capricorn, Virgo, Aries with Aries in their chart. Okay, but you've got prominent signs. You've got Virgo, and Aquarius is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, but let's start clarifying. So let's start. I've got that song in my head. So let's have a look at the Hermit. The Hermit. What's the Hermit about? Hermits. What's Hermit about? Please, Spirit. Hermit. So the Hermit is clarified by Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Okay. So you could have Virgo in your chart and a fire in your chart too, or you're feeling depressed and secluded because of the fire sign, King of Wands, that's now being victorious, or you've found victory. Let's have a look. What's the King of Wands here for too? What's the King of Wands? Or you're seeking guidance from the fire sign, or someone that is passionate. Yeah, passionate. But that's, you see, I fucking hate this energy, because this energy doesn't stay. See, Virgo stays. Virgo is like fixed, okay, but very kind of set in its way. Virgo. The king is kind of like entrepreneurial leadership, but this is just kind of the energy that passes straight through. So you've got fire, and you've got a mixture of people that have got like earth qualities and fire qualities of just like coming and going. Like a fire sign is walking out of a Virgo's life. So it depends on what you've got in your chart. But it's like two fire signs are facing away from Virgo and going in a new direction. So you could have a partner that could have something to do with a Virgo that's leaving a Virgo for you. Or you have Virgo in your chart and a fire sign is leaving and heading towards an overall energy of a soulmate and a new offer. What's the world here for? What's the world here for? Let's either completing cycles or not, because that's directly below the Hermit, and the Hermit is stuck and lost. So it can represent like being lost in like not ending world cycles. Let's have a look at the world. The world. What's the world in for, please, Spirit? What's the world for? The moon. So you've got basically things that have been hidden. Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, but more or less represents Cancer. It's Cancer and Pisces, but Cancer. Because that's like world cycles. That's kind of like Vedic astrology as well. That's a reflection of the world, of a cycle of dark and light. So that's like yin and yang of kind of not ending world cycles though, because of things hidden, you know, because of like concrete structures of three-parted relationships. And also got the 3 too. You know, let's have more look at the moon. The page, taking a new direction and thinking about walking away from a Cancer. Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio is taking a new direction, and it's turning the wheel. It's turning the wheel itself, you know, by taking a new direction and walking out of karmic illusion, because that can be a reflection of karmic illusion. That's reflection within mirror, mirror on the wall of ending world cycles. Someone has decided to take a new direction because it's heading this way, but an offer is heading that way. What's the Page of Cups for? Justice. Libra, you've turned up yourself. Libra. So justice, karmic justice, is that there's a new offer going in this direction. Oh, that's fucking weird. That's weird. What's justice here for? Justice. So justice could mean that someone else is now offering, like, their justice. They've decided to end world cycles themselves because of things that are hidden, and they're taking a new direction, and that's their justice? Or that's your justice? Because that seems like a cycle there. This seems like a cycle, because that's either ending or not ending because of things that are hidden, and then the page pushes the direction of this way that starts to turn the wheel, because the wheel can also mean the wheel of fortune too, and it turns it this way towards justice, right? It doesn't necessarily mean your own sign, Libra, but it just means that someone's pushing their way forward to turning the wheel in their favour, because that can also mean karmic justice and balance, okay? But then it's got an offer of a slow progression of an offer of going back towards the same thing, of not ending. Yeah, and we've got the Knight of Swords, which is like, what's justice here for? Justice. Whoa. Fucking indecisive. 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 The cross that bears you. Cross that bears you. Standing at a delicatessen aisle wondering what kind of fucking meat to have and whether I should have a bit of fat on it or not. I'm going to take 5 years to decide whether I want a bit of meat on my fat or not. You know, it's just like, that's the cross that bears you is you. The cross that bears you is the decision of yourself. That's also Libra, because of being trapped and stuck and making decisions, and it just crosses yourself. So you've double crossed yourself, because it landed there. So that little cycle of hidden, not ending, and ending but not, as that flew out, that basically landed there, that crossed the whole thing. Alchemy. Alchemy. So that's fucking weird. That's just like, I don't know. Just indecisive. Indecisive. So let's have a look at the King of Pentacles. What's the King? Because the King of Pentacles is looking over at union. The King of Pentacles now, it doesn't mean an earth sign. It can just mean, well, I was right, to Venus in furs, but just kind of someone that's grounded, stable, nurturing, caring, can be very fire and passionate, manifesting, be able to manifest, because that's between two stable offers, like stable offer, okay? That's entrapping, like wisdom and soul growth, because it's between that and that between that. So we've got a different story going on. We've got story time. Someone is fucking straight up story time, like watching story time or something. It's fucking weird. So we've got some stories going on. So we've got, let's see what the King of Pentacles is about. What's the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. Because you've got two offers going away from manifesting, going in opposite directions. One towards Virgo. So let's have a look. Sorry, what's the Ace of Pentacles about then? Where's the Ace of Pentacles going? Jim Morrison. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. What's the Ace of Pentacles about? Fucking ending. So, no offers being received. No offers going out, not being received because of an ending. Yeah. That's weird. 10. See, I'm just picking up confusion, Libra. This is like an ending of something to do with an earth sign, maybe. You've offered something to an air sign or an earth sign, and it's just been an ending. Let's have a look at the Magician. What's the Magician for? What's the Magician for? What's the Magician for? The Sun. The Sun. So that brings in prosperity and new offers of an ending, basically. So that's good. So that means that there's been an ending. It means that someone's learning to become more stable and manifesting so above, so below. Because so above is the Sun. So we manifest from our feelings and true thoughts and feelings from a grounded, stable point of view. Okay, grounded, stable point of view, which can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but as an energy, something that's stable on a table. Stable on a table, which is our emotions, feelings, thoughts, actions and responses. Action and response. Okay, so then we've got so above, so below. So we've got another story going. So above, so below. So it could be an earth sign, Aries, Leo. Okay, so learning to manifest offers. But we have celebration, okay? But that looks like a cross, the cross that bears you, there. So this situation here seems lost in space, okay? But then you have manifesting so above, so below, like manifesting from stability of everything that we have under control ourselves to bring into fruition of the Sun. So what's the Sun here for? Can you clarify more about the Sun? What's manifested? What is manifested from this? What is manifested from this? Holy Spirit, what is manifested from this? What will come of this? 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Can be a water sign, can be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But the 10 of Cups. So an earth sign could have, so you could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the chart, or you could. Okay. But what manifests from that is union with someone. Okay, this is relating a bit to the Capricorn reading, because Capricorns, I've just done Capricorns. Capricorn had this same kind of thing. They had the Sun too. So if you're interested in a Capricorn, watch their reading. But that was a little bit of a mix-up too. There's a mix-up here. I don't know what that one's about. But this one is kind of, you know, seems good. I can fucking never work you Libras out, because it's a little bit fucking weird. It's a little bit weird, you know, because the overall energy, right, is a soulmate reflection and like stable offer, you know, and it brings in greatness and goodness. So then it could mean that you have gone into introspection and you've done a lot of internal work, okay, and now you're interested in a fire sign, yeah, fire sign altogether, because that's the king and the knight, a fire sign, and that you are, okay, and that's your soulmate, and that's what's coming in or going out, okay, and then what that creates is when you find seclusion and you find yourself again, and you don't play this kind of weird shit here, right, and you end world cycles altogether, you find stability through that, and then you learn through the latter part of December, okay, that how to manifest properly, and that you manifest could be something to do with a Leo, I'm sure that was in the Capricorn reading, Leo, because they had the sun, okay, and that can be Capricorn too, or Virgo or Taurus, it doesn't matter, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, okay, but because that would be a Capricorn sun sign because of the sun. Capricorn sun sign is what I'm picking up. And like happy home life, you know, Christmas. So to be honest, Libra, I think I'm just going to leave it there because that's a little bit confusing for me to even read. So I don't know what is going on. So have you got counterparts here? Hold on, I need to look at that. I didn't think. So you've got a King of Pentacles and a King of Wands. But you've got no like Emperor or Empresses kind of stuff. You've got no like real control bad shit going on. There's nothing bad. But this kind of weird thing here, I don't know what that is about. That could be someone around you. Just because like your own sign's there, it doesn't mean that that's you. It could be that you're fucking around completely and that you've got this situation going on here and then this situation going on here, or someone else has, and that's just like spun out of control, and then you've got another situation on here with a Capricorn or some like or Leo, because you've got an Earth sign and Leo here, okay. So that looks like good. So I don't know. I don't. But please let me know, Libra. I've got no idea. But anyway, there's loads of things in the comments that you can follow. In the I don't know what your song's going to be. Fucking weird songs probably. I haven't got one. But there's loads of things that you can follow in the description. If you wish to donate, I'd be very grateful if you can. There's a PayPal link there for you to do so if you wish to. But I will hopefully see you soon, hopefully some part in December. Okay, cheers, Libra. Bye.